Hi everybody. So we started with a 3/4 inch gun. So that was not a problem. That was easy to do. So I don't have my hearing aids in right now. My wife said, "Don't do this. You sound nuts." Well, I don't have my hearing aids in. There's a problem. They're being charged right now, so hopefully they'll be okay. So the problem, not a problem, but I knew this was going to be a deal. So let me put some light on the subject because I'm almost done for today. I want to go get changed and call it a week. So I don't know if you can see this. Let me put the lights behind the camera set up. Man, that's so bright. Okay. So let me bring that down and I'll show you what I was against. Actually, it doesn't have to go down. So what you have is here is I remove the caliper. I've showed you a couple times. The first thing you do is remove the cotter pin from here. Put it to the side. You remove your castle nut. That's the next part. Put it to the side. And you got a very large nut right there. You put that to the side. And you have it's like a lock washer, but it's not. It's very thin, but it just holds it enough. The clearance wise. So you got to run one gun, and that's a 3/4 inch gun. You could run a 1/2 inch gun, it'll probably do the same. I'm using an 1 7/16 socket. I buzz that off. Then you got a heavy washer in here you got to take out. I'll show you how to do that. So the washer stays in there a little bit, and you just take a magnet. Just grab it. There you go. So that's the easy part. Taking the main nut off to hold this whole shaft together. Now here's the hard part. And I knew this was going to be a part, but I knew it was going to be an issue, but not really. So you have 3 bolts that go this way. I'm going to bring you around. I'm just going to show you. So you have 3 bolts on the opposite end. Move the camera light around. Like I said, I can't hear right now, so I'm doing this actually deaf. Trying my best. So, as I want my hearing aids to charge so I can go out to dinner later. So on this side here, you have a bolt down here. You can see this bolt. You have one here, you have one here, and you have one here. That will remove the spindle. The thing is, you put a bolt on, a nut on here, a socket on here, just spins out. It's going to strip out on you. You're going to have to heat up this assembly here. So you're going to have to heat up this assembly to get that nut out. So you're going to have to burn off all this paint. That's all brand new. Sucks, don't it? So you're going to have to burn off all this paint right here. And it's going to take a while. You're going to take about a 1/2 hour to remove each bolt. Once you remove the 3 bolts, oh man, hold on, it's sticky as can be. I hate when it's sticky, and I got air in here. So once you remove those 3 bolts, you can pull out the spindle. The spindle is a bearing, a separate bearing for your wheel. It's a wheel bearing, but it's encased. So to get that out, you're going to have to heat this up a lot. Clean it off so you don't burn all the paint off, and then clear all that off. Hold on, I'm like sticky as can be. So once you, like I said, heat this one piece off, take the 1 bolt out. It's a 13 millimeter here. The main bolt, I think, was, I told you, 1 7/16. So once you're done with that little bit, one at a time. If you can't get that bolt out, you're going to have to cut it out and then take it out. Then you're going to have to heat up this and get it out of that sleeve, because on this side, on the opposite side of where the bolt runs straight through, is where it's going to tighten up to the spindle. This is the main part. This should not be heated up, I guess. Just this area here should grab that spindle. So heat up this ear, and then you should be able to spin out each bolt. But each bolt's going to take time. And it's going to take a 1/2 hour each bolt. So that's an 1.5 hours to get each bolt out. Once that bolt is out, then you're going to pull out the spindle. the spindle's out, then the shaft should slide right out. At least that's what I'm told. And that's how it kind of works. Once the spindle's out, you pull the shaft out, and then we're going to press in and out the U-joint. And then we're all done, then we're going to push it back in. That's pretty much all there is to it. So this truck right now is disabled, and not much you can do about it. So I can't use it. So it's on the lift for the weekend because we're going away. So anytime anybody want to watch the videos, you can. I'm sorry it was a shorter video, but I'm kind of stuck there. So if you go back on eBay, remember MotorSpeed 1984, you can find things. So I was having a hard time. I had to do a whole bunch of things because I didn't want to. I didn't want to go out anymore. I want to be done now. So that's it. That's all, folks, for Friday. Thank God it's Friday. So I'm done at 3:30. That's my quitting time. I was driving around, the hat, the shades, trying to not look cool, but to be cool. There's a difference. Some people buy shades to be cool, sit in the dark with shades on. Don't get that one. Sorry, I'm doing all this, but when I can't hear, I sign language a lot. Nobody ever told me how to do it. I could put my hearing aids in, but that that would defeat the purpose of being charged so I can hear later. So I gotta end it there, everybody. So have fun for the weekend. We're going up to Mount Airy. God, man, if you could get naked on this channel, I would. I'd be like, forget this. I'm soaked right now. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Oh, and this is my mic, which is useless. No, it's on. I'm sorry. You can hear me, but I can't hear. I can't hear you. I know some things are like food and some things are here. I'm learning. But when you can't hear, you don't know how much you lose. Because it's in your head. Kind of very quiet right now. Even when the music is on in the back, I can't hear. So I'm gonna leave it there until Monday, and then we're gonna start finishing this bolt by one. I'm gonna show you bolt by bolt that you gotta heat up with a torch. That's pretty much what you gotta do. Oxyacetylene, you heat it up quick. You don't want to melt everything, but you're gonna be burning something. Put a fire extinguisher, some water here. You're gonna burn all this new paint off, and when you're all done, then you gotta repaint everything after everything's taken out, repaired, and put back in. And that would be one U-joint. One U-joint, $30 U-joint. A whole day's work to do one U-joint. That's why everybody's like, oh, it's no big deal. Oh yeah, go ahead. I'll charge you if I had to be in a shop to do one U-joint, $5. Easy. 5 to more maybe. One U-joint. Without that U-joint, you're going to snap it. You're going to be abandoned on the side of the road, so you can't even drive. So to pay $500 not to get a tow, I think it's well worth it. So this is why the price keeps going higher on the Jeeps. I'm still willing to take $6,000 firm on the Black Beauty, and then the ring should be in tomorrow for the pulse ring for the ABS on the other side. Then we got to pull that side apart. If it ain't one thing, it's another. But once this is done and that is done, you don't have to do anything here other than keep looking at what you need to repair one day. I don't know. I think that's it. I know my mom holding my mic is probably freaking out right now. I'm calling it. I'm done. Going taking a shower. Everybody, peace out. Remember, Winds Creek, not Winds Creek. We're not going up there. Next week, we're going to be at Winds Creek. We're seeing some friends, John and Susan. Thank you, John, for watching all my videos, man. You're the man. You the man. So, he tells me a lot. Sorry. If I sit on my hands, it's like an Italian. You can't talk. You'd be like this. It just don't work, man. Italians need to talk. We just learn how to talk. I never very hard. when you can't hear. Peace out, everybody. Have a good weekend. Remember, Mount Airy, I'll buy you a beer. First one on me. After that, it's on you, baby. See ya.